Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Bazaar. Gonna be doing some more dually, of course, and we're gonna be hopefully finding some interesting builds. Been mainly sticking with the more consistent stuff lately if I can, but if we see something cool, I'll definitely go for it. Right. Skill start. I guess we'll go with strength. I haven't been doing too much strength lately. I've had a lot of burn setups, but not too many strength ones. Let's grab something like this. Probably should have grabbed Hamlet as well so we could potentially get the tiny furry monster, but that's alright. Nothing with Fang, sadly, so we'll just go for the Kyber drone because we could potentially get Langshan or Stinger. Both would be okay. Pretty much any of this stuff's okay, honestly. So what can we do with this? Since we have strength, we could go for like a weapon core build. I haven't done too many of those lately. Be pretty fun. Insect Wing, we're going to save that and use it most likely on the core, so we'll just dump that back in the backpack. For JJ and C, yeah, Uzi's pretty much exactly what I was looking for there. And it's just like small weapon, which is mainly going to be Uzi or like Arc Blast or something. Memory card, I am not going to be greedy enough to put memory card on the board on day one, unfortunately.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
We could also potentially do like a railgun build, or there's a lot of good stuff, but it just depends what we get on day 2 here. This can be a little scary because Magic Carpet starts going pretty quickly. Luckily, it doesn't have any lifesteal on it, so you can just pew him to death, luckily.
My family waits for me.
Right. First choice here, looking for some more flat damage. We did not get it. Gonna go for Keen Eye because it works in every build.
Mastering that technique took like 9 years.
Another weapon choice. Pretty good for our current predicament. I guess Alpha Ray and Memory Card go out then. I don't really want to take Drill. I also don't really want to reroll that. So, guess that's what we're going with. Then we'll grab some extra money. Potentially get like a large item would be excellent, but I don't know if we'll get there. A Rogue Scrapper to hopefully get enough money for a large if one does show up. The reason we want larges is because most of Dooley's large weapons are quite good early on just because of the flat damage that they do. It's true of most characters. Although I can't really think of... Does Vanessa have... I guess she's got Tortuga and he does have a lot of good flat damage. And I think Pig doesn't? No, Pig doesn't. Because Pig's his HP scaler, like the big bonk thing. He might have one though, I don't know, I don't quite remember. Mediums, we'll check that out. Masters is actually pretty reasonable. I'll probably use it instead of the card and the Alpha Ray here. This Alpha Ray is quite slow. Do that. I could go for Jungle Runes, but yeah, I will. The potential of getting XP from this is... It's not super high, but it's high enough that it's worth going for, because it could potentially put you a day or a level ahead for several days in a row.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes
Alright,
this
so we have a little bit of defense and we got a little bit of offense. So he's just got Piranhas. Shiny Concealed Dagger is funny, but I don't think it'll be killing us most likely. The Seaweed could get out of control here. Because we don't have any scaling, so we kind of have to kill them before this Seaweed starts ramping up. Otherwise they'll just out-heal us. Yeah, we might have an issue here, but I think we'll kill him here before the Seaweed's next shot, so... Hopefully, anyway. Okay, we got there. It was getting a little close, a little scary. I think long term we still won just because of Blastors, but yeah, the Seaweed's always a bit scary on day 1. Or day 1 and 2. Right, we're gonna take Weapon Core. I was considering the core as well, but we didn't get it, so Weapon Core it is. And we'll go for weapons again. We're gonna go for Uzi. It's probably the most impactful of the set here. I don't mind Rocket Launcher, but we're gonna skip because I really need like... Well, that's not the one I was looking for. I could buy it and reroll it potentially. Feels a little greedy to do that, but I mean, I could do it. Because we could end up with like Railgun or something. Could also grab Pulse Rifle. It's pretty strong. We'll pick up Pulse Rifle and... It's never going on my board. I guess I'll take it. I guess. It's not good with my current setup, but we could reroll it and get something good from it, so... So we'll check smalls. There could be something in here, but yeah, I doubted it. We could have got like arc blast or something would have been okay. Interesting. So if we'll go for Aetherite. I think hers is gold though. I think hers is gold. No, it's silver. Okay, so we could potentially get a gold large, which would be very nice to reroll early on. Could get like a Dualtron. Could get gold bill, which is very good on day 3. Could get gold railgun would be excellent. There's a few good options here. The rest of her drops, except rigged, don't really do anything. So we're looking for rigged or force field. Nope. Worst one. Barbed wire. Does nothing. That's alright. So we could get some more HP potentially, but I think we gotta look for Kev. Alright, I will take Wallace here. I think this is probably just better. Well, it's a little awkward, isn't it? Because I really want both of these in, but I think... Well, we could just go for, like, full aggro here. Something like this. It might be more reasonable. Yeah, I think our goal right now is just to blow them up. So we're going to go for this. And I'm going to grab a skill here. Not useful right now, but could potentially be later. I could also remove one thing to give us, like, 20% crit. It's probably better than a laser pistol, so for at least this fight, I'll take that out and give us the extra crit here.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Right, we're against Shark Claw, Switchblade, Revolver. It's an odd setup. It could kill us because I took out blast doors, but I think we're probably fine. The extra crit should let me do enough damage to wipe him out here.
Next time, boys,
No problem. I don't think we even needed the crit.
Plunder. More plunder.
Certainly didn't hurt to have. And it probably contributed more than the laser pistol would have. Right, but now we'd be wasting too much space not to put them in, so in they go. Upgrade to bronze or teach bronze skills. I think we're going to upgrade the feather.
Well,
It's just kind of the most impactful thing on the board, is to get an extra little bit of a cool introduction.
tell somebody.
There, and we'll go for some extra XP because we are still... Okay, good, we got it. I was going to say, we are still behind the XP curve a little bit, or at least the level one, because we were 1 XP behind leveling on everything until we get to an encounter or an XP bottle or something. We got there, so in a pretty good spot now. Nothing we really want from this guy. Like, ammo stash is fine. It's probably the best one there. Invuln potion we're probably not going to use. It's not bad, but if we're at that point, we're probably dead.
This leg.
Great. Alpha Ray. I guess I might as well do the pistol as well. It's an extra 8 damage. It's not insignificant. I mean, it kind of is, but it also isn't. I think we're just getting rid of that at this point, and we'll take the Nitro Hammer, because it gives us the potential for a late game pivot. We actually blow up Prince Marianas. And then we could get either of these skills would be great, or either of these for transform, or eels for transform. So there's a few good options here. No problem at all there. A little sketchy going up against this guy with a bunch of fast weapons, but luckily his heals are only silver. If they were gold, we'd be cooked for sure. Narwhal's actually a lot better than Wallace, so we're going to swap that one in. So now we don't have like any defenses, but we have a little bit more damage there. We don't have anything to reroll because I got rid of my force field. Nothing there. Okay, Alpha Ray's quite good. I'll definitely take that. And we'll take Light Bulb as well because it could be good long term. Those are not bad actually. We'll see how the next fight goes. I might actually put those in. Having a little bit of slow could go quite a long way. And we'll take Right Eye here.
I'll send you to Orlin. But I'll keep
Actually interesting. It might be better than Rocket Launcher, but yeah, so if I did like this, sets the core off faster, and then we have at least a little bit of crowd control here to help interact with the enemy board, because you kind of like always need at least some. Because if people just get to do their plan unimpeded, you kind of get cooked a lot of the time. But if you at least, have a little bit of slow or a little bit of freeze, it can sometimes just save your run if you get a lucky one. especially with Pig here, because he can like snipe the scarf or the spiky shield and like desync them, stuff like that. I think we just get him regardless here. Yep, pretty good. I don't think the slow did too much in this case, but I don't think it was bad. It might still be better just to have the rocket launcher in for now, but if this was like higher tier, I think I could see it. Hold off for the time being, though. Tox clocks. Could get like a metronome, which would be good. Pearl doesn't do too much for us. Drill doesn't do too much for us. Nor do any of these. I mean, I could grab the Firefly. He's probably not bad to have, but... No, I think we skip for now. I really wish Bloom Thought was good. He's only good at Diamond in like specific circumstances. I think we just upgrade item here to take the extra damage on Pulse Rifle. Normally I don't, but I don't think there's any non-weapons we want currently. I definitely gotta go for Sabertooth because Shiny Fang would be incredible here. Just drop here. Lemon Fangs also could be reasonable if we can get upgrades for our other ones, but mostly looking for the Shiny Fang drop here would be what I'm most looking for. Or Diamond Pelt would also be okay for some extra cash. Diamond Pelt it is. That's alright. We'll go for Sylvia. I guess we'll take the Pulse Rifle, and we're kind of going for like Unga Bunga tempo-y plays. And we did get the Nitro Hammer as well, so decent endgame plays as well. Go for a loot item, I guess. There's not really too many... Okay, well... I was gonna say too many non-loot items you want, but turns out there's also not any loot items you want. So we'll just get a non-weapon here. Spider's probably not going to get used in this particular build. Alright, so we have like a pretty aggro build here. It's it does fall off a little bit if my Uzi runs out of ammo. Is this the same guy? I don't think so. For some reason Square Pig has regained popularity, although it's not really... Mostly just like Silk Pig, I guess. I mean, it's kind of working. I think the main reason it works is because, like, Silk and Spiky Shield line up pretty well, so... Unless you could hit him in, like, that little gap between the two, you tend to get cooked by, like, 600 damage. Unfortunate timing lineups is what it is. We'll go for mediums. We could get, like, a flamethrower or something in here. Claw Arm is pretty funny, but we just don't have any haste at the moment. Weak point detector, unfortunately, is not very good because we don't have any slows. My clock can be good later in the game. I don't think it's good yet, but maybe. Like, I don't know. What am I going to do with any of these? Just not very good. Probably just the Dire Inglet. We're going to look for the Fang here. I also could have gone for Jury Rigger. Those ones are pretty fun, but I already clicked this, so it's too late. I think that might have been the better play. But Obsidian Fangs are pretty nice pickups, and so is Aggressive. So either of those would be good drops. The rest of it is pretty much whatever. Claws. I mean, I guess it's better than Laser Pistol, right? Laser Pistol's a little faster, but this deals double crit damage, so... It's something, I suppose. Check toys, because we could get Yo-Yo would be very strong. I think Yo-Yo's good enough that we're going to refresh to look for it. Nope. Unfortunate. Bit of a waste of cash there, but you gotta try sometimes. And we're going to be grabbing the core itself. Nothing else to upgrade currently.
The fire softens or it strengthens.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Nothing good there. Metronome is actually quite good, so probably grab that. It's only 4, so we'll dump you, and probably the pistol here. Metronome, and we're going to put it next to the core. So now we've got a haste on our Pulse Rifle, which is probably one of our main damage dealers, and also the core, which is another very good damage dealer.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble.
Right. Sea Dog Saloon is very obnoxious, especially with Shark Ray, but luckily they don't have like a gold Shark Ray. Shot classes is super annoying as well. They're gonna have a really big Shark Ray, but luckily it doesn't have any like life steal or anything, so it's just raw damage. As long as we can kill him before it kills us.
Bring her about. I've got another
It didn't have any crit either, so we were pretty much safe. But if this had like crit or if it was gold, we'd probably be in a lot more danger. I'll actually take some more HP. Just help us stay alive here. We don't have any friends we really want currently, so let's get a small shield item. Piranola's not really what I'm looking for. Chili Charles is probably going to be pretty easy to beat, and he also has Icy Amic, which is potentially a good drop. Although, lately when I've been trying to use it, he's just kind of given me trash for like 6 transforms in a row and just wasted my time. We also have Nitro Hammer in the bag, so getting like Ice Cream Truck or Igloo would be potentially a good build there. Reaching the summit's still pretty solid though, if we can get like a freeze enchant or even just like a coolant to speed up, something like that.
People first, profit 10.
Nothing good in here, unfortunately. Angry Balloon Bot, not gonna cut it, we have like no shielding, so. We'll take battery, there's a lot of builds that would want battery long term. We don't need buffs for duct tapes, it's also not gonna do too much. No weapon skills, we'll just go for gold skills here. This one's interesting. Like, it's really good if we get any larges, which we could, but we don't currently, so I don't want to risk it. Defense grid is nice. So now we have another out potentially in the form of Force Field. Which I will reroll in case we see it. We did not. So now we want to hunt for Force Field to work with our defense grid. Because I already have a battery, although we would need some form of crit as well, which I don't currently have because I took Weapon Core instead of Crit Core. Against the Bulldozer, Companion Core with just some bugs. It's a bit of a sad build. I'm pretty sure we cooked this guy. Feels so bad. I wish friend builds were better, but is what it is. The bugs got pretty much wrecked, so they don't really do too much anymore, in particular in mid-game. Like Silver Spider is... might as well not be an item. It barely does anything. It's so bad. Poor bugs. I wish they were better. Weapons again. There's a couple good things we could get here. Ultron is interesting, but we don't have the rest of the package. Obsidian Combat Core is funny, but I think it's worse than what we've got, which is a little sad. Hacksaw is fun. Hacksaw... oh, the Obsidian Uzi as well. Alright. I did this last run, so we're gonna dump that. We'll grab the Uzi. Have enough for Hacksaw. It would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I do not have enough. Unfortunate. Hacksaw could be fun. We could do like antimatter hacksaw or something, but I have to skip for now and we have no money for gold items, so let's go for Wallace. This guy's got a reasonable amount of weapons. We could get something interesting here. Sharpened Steel could be very good for us. Upgraded Pulse Rifle, Katana. There's a couple here that could be okay. Cybersecurity could also be interesting. I think it's better than what we've got already, but... I mean, we'd use instead of like Narwhal and Rocket Launcher, and we could put some other small in. It could be potentially an option. And yeah, our new Obsidian Uzi is cooking. It's getting the job done, that's for sure. Katana's actually pretty nice. It is better than Rocket Launcher, isn't it? Yeah, they buffed it, so we'll drop that in there. And we'll grab Crypto. I don't think there's anything else I'd want from here, so we skip the rest. Some loot, potentially getting cooldown reduction, but instead we get Gland, which is effectively not anything at all. Want any of these, so we'll just take the temporary boost for what's probably a guaranteed win. Because the extra 25 across like the full board is a lot of damage, in particular because we have a bunch of multicasting and fast acting items. So against Kinetic Cannon with the core. Potentially a pretty good build. He's got a little bit of freezing and then like some stuff to set off the cannon more, but I think we just out-damage him. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, we just out DPS'd them by quite a bit there. I'd love to get some more like interaction or freezing so I can like interrupt somebody else's board, but still haven't seen much that I could use. Unfortunately, we don't have any like... There's not many synergistic items in Dually like across archetypes, weirdly. There's a lot like within archetypes, but once you're like... Do we have like a good freeze weapon? No, there's just Nitro Hammer and it requires like the whole archetype built around it. Kind of thing. And there's also not like a good shield weapon. The closest we have is what are that thing's called? The balloon bot, I guess, but he's kind of terrible. Also, that was a horrible one. Unfortunate. Crit chance is pretty much never what you want to see, but we're going to go for you because we could get either right-handed or left-handed, which would be amazing. Fortunately, Silencer does pretty much nothing, or Shadow Cloak. Yeah, we're pretty much just looking for these two here. Crit is horrible. It is just not good. Yeah, you can see why it's a little scary not to have any interruption. It's just because, like, it almost went off. I don't think it would have killed me, but it still could have gone off, and it could have beat me up. I'll take it. It doesn't work currently, but we could do something funny with it if we ever end up doing Force Field or something similar. Or Nitro Hammer. I will refresh Quixel. It's kind of greedy, but I guess it's okay. Could be worse. Just sell that and get it out of here. I could dump like the Alpha Rags and like remove the scaling for cool LEDs. It's kind of tempting, to be honest. The scaling is also so nice on it. Man. I'd also get rid of Katana for... I just don't have any good smalls, really. Maybe a little something something more. A little something something. It's secret formula. That's interesting. I haven't seen this item. Oh, shiny piece rod. Alright. So he's just trying to like out-regen us and then use secret formula quill and ink, I guess? Well, I think we scale enough, we still kill him through his mega regen, potentially. Oh god, never mind. Yeah, once the secret formula go off, we were cooked. Shiny Peace Rot, yeah, still pretty crazy as it turns out. Not much I could do there. We had potential, but yeah, we didn't quite kill him fast enough, unfortunately. My hubris. I guess we go for Simon. I could have gone for like the extra defense grid thing, but I really want to upgrade the core. So do buddy system could be interesting, but I think I want to just upgrade the core. Unfortunate. Firepower is also pretty good though. Works pretty well if we get like a flamethrower. Of any of these. There's the old force field. Is it any good at this point? So how let's look at how the board would look. So it's at 7.5, this goes off at 4. There's an extra 50% damage. It doesn't I need to upgrade the battery for this to work, which is hilarious. So I think we don't put it in yet. If I can get that battery upgraded, we got something cooking there. This one shot, one kill is extra damage. So right now we would do... well, it wouldn't be... So the force field would do 100% of my this thing, so it'd be about 1.1k. Plus 50%, so like another 500-ish. We don't have any crit for it, really. I guess we got like 20%. 20... There's like... That's like 20 plus about 40% crit. We need a little bit more crit, I think, to be comfortable there. There's a chance. There's a chance. Bunker would also be crazy for it. Nothing here. I don't really have the money to reroll, so we're going to skip. I could have grabbed, like, 3D printer plus Uzis is kind of fun, but I don't think it's what we're looking for here. So we need, like, security camera or something would be great. Oh, that's also pretty good. I don't have enough money for it, though. It's so expensive. Oh, wait. Zed Shield could... Zed Shield would bring Force Field down low enough it fires instantly. I think it's worth trying. I think our build will fall off if I wait any longer, so... But this is... We'll burn the boats, as they say. But, we're potentially in an awkward spot here. We'll see. Alright, so this goes off at 6.4. Good. So now this is going to instantly charge you. And then we have 40% chance to crit. And it does a little over like 1,000. So we'll see. I don't know if it'll be enough. It kind of depends if it crits or not pretty heavily. Against a fixer. I think this kills me because the fixer just goes faster. And then it'll give itself enough shield that I die. Yeah, we do like no damage, huh? Okay, well, it might have been a throw. I don't know why I've been struggling so much with force field lately. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it did do 4,000 damage, but it wouldn't have killed him, even if we went first. Hopefully we get obsidian. Hopefully we get obsidian and then we can do something, but
Let me brighten them.
I don't know. Like, it's supposed to be one of their strongest builds, and it usually is, but lately I've been getting cooked on it non-stop. It just feels like it doesn't do enough damage anymore, I assume because Dooley's HP is now garbage, but
Welcome in.
I don't know.
What
I
can
don't
do?
know. Still want a security camera or something would be a nice pickup.
You leave it behind.
No
Someone
luck
else
there
can
yet.
have it.
Just gonna take loot items and hope for crit. Weather's also not bad. So now we're down to 3.8 second start. Ain't too shabby. Still no crit. It really has like very few sources of crit, which is gonna make this a little bit awkward. I don't think we kill the octopus, to be honest, because he's very hard to one-shot, and then he'll just remove my shield and kill me. Juggler would potentially do something, because I could then maybe swap out the battery for something else. Yeah, we do enough damage, but barely. Yeah, we're doing about 4k. It's not horrible. I definitely would like more crit, though, because we keep missing them.
Everyone here is huge. And it's
Another core
terrifying.
upgrade. We're probably not going to use that, unfortunately. Okay, still no security camera.
For something.
Go for a monster fight because we could, if we win this, we get another level, which would be pretty nice. I don't know what we'd use it on, but you know, another level's always welcome. I think we lose this because of this disgusting like 8-second freeze we got going here. Okay, never mind. You managed to not hit me in that whole time, so we got a little bit lucky there. It was a brutal freeze. I would love the icicle. Oh, ice pick. Alright, what are we gonna upgrade? There's not really much to upgrade. Actually, I should do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we got room for one more, and we can do that. So at least when this goes off, it'll help the battery go off a little bit quicker. I don't know much to upgrade. I could upgrade the battery. I could upgrade the shield. Battery's generally okay, but doesn't help too much here. So I think I'm actually gonna go for gold skills because we could get extra crit. We did. I think that's better than the battery upgrade in this case. So we really want more crit here. Because I think it interacts a little bit weirdly with the damage multiplier. That does happen sometimes in this game, so I can hope. Another piece rot with library. Luckily, the library shouldn't ruin us too bad here. It's gonna be annoying, but okay, we still got there. Luckily, the crit had our backs.
Must repeat the experiment.
Piece rot's still hanging around, huh? Oh yeah, lethargy plus library. It's kind of a pain. Even 9k if we crit, so we're in a good spot if we crit. Still want more though, because we're only at 55. Not many places to get it. Shield item, is there a pair? Oh, we could get belt. Belt would be amazing. Holsters is also pretty good, so this would set it off at like 1.8. It'd be faster, but I think it'd be too fast. I'll still grab it just in case, but nothing we really want there. Unfortunately, it's weapon to the left and not the right, so we can't do too much with that. So if I take these out, we now have a faster start. I'll test it on the PvE. I think we're too fast.
People here look so
I don't think it'll work, but we'll see. Nothing good at all. I was hoping for bunker or something, although we probably couldn't afford it, but no luck. Property Baron, unfortunately, can no longer have the crit skill, which would be amazing. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, so it goes off at 3.8. Increases by 3. So it's like not Oh, it doesn't go off at 3.8. Sorry, it goes off much quicker than that. But it leaves a little gap, but it does set it off faster, which might be worth it. Hopefully we get bunker or something. Oh, there is a bunker, but it is insanely expensive, of course. So it's 48 instead. So it would be 16. So this would be 20. So this would be 30. This would be 38. This would be 40. This would be 44. This would be 48. So I could sell. Let me just double check. So 14 plus 16 is 30. 30. So this would be 40. This would be 44. Yeah. Wait, we could get rid of the holsters. Yeah, so we get rid of holsters. We could grab the bunker. Okay. Makes us start a little slower again, but I think it is worth it for the multi-shot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're still good on our crit. And 3.8 is it's not too bad. I guess we go for a diamond. It's hard not to take the diamond ones. There's some crazy ones. We can't reroll, so we'll go for electrified hull because it could potentially give us a faster start. To the point where we'll probably take out the cool LEDs just so that the extra charge from electrified hull is more likely to result in
Go ahead.
repeated shots.
Underestimate me.
Because I don't think the LEDs are doing anything. We're trying to one-shot people anyway. So it is a 5-second obsidian line shot, which is pretty scary. They don't have any round star haste, luckily. So we might just delete them here.
Like my
Yep.
crew says at the bar.
So with no other effects, we do about 10k. Yeah, we do about 11k, which is pretty solid. Still would love more crit, although it's much harder to get now because we can't really fit. So if I move this, we do 6.83. Oh no, this does fit now. Okay. So yeah, we could fit security camera instead of this. This doesn't do too much. It's mainly there for slow protection at this point, I guess. It's worth as nothing for me, so we just take an item. I would also love to get an icicle. Like just an icicle would be very nice to help slow down, like when weapon builds or something. You could potentially snipe even. Okay, and if it crits, we do about 22k. So pretty solid, pretty solid. One shot, one kill is pretty good. Turns out all you need to make this work is a 50% damage multiplier. Regen does utterly nothing for me. That's okay. We'll go here and potentially grab security camera. Kind of crazy we still haven't found the thing. I could ditch, or I could ditch Z shield for red button. Because this does instant fire, and then this would be like a backup, but it's like 7 seconds. Or it's like 6 with this. Would be. It's pretty slow. It's got like a chance. I think we actually do. I think Scarf is just better here. Weirdly. Because we don't need the cooldown reduction here. Because 3.8 plus 3 is 6.8. We'll take Relax, which will hopefully guarantee the win here. And this will also protect us from freeze.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my
It'll
share
keep us. So
strong.
even if it removes the battery and make it like way slower, it'll still one shot if we. Okay, so does he doesn't have any freeze. Oh, he does have a little bit. I think we're okay though.
You've got talent.
No problem.
You should put it toward
Well, that was one of the higher damage force fields I've ever had. Turns out one shot, one kill. Quite strong, quite strong. And they see even without like a bunch of crit, but pretty fun build. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hold on, I'll wait for the end screen. Okay, bye bye.